Good morning. Top 5 worst characters in Marvel Rivals out of all of them. This is my opinion. I don't know what yours is, but you can tell me down below if I suck and all these opinions are wrong. Feel free. But these are mine, okay? You can't take them from me. One of the most important thing to know before I tell you the top 5 is that I think Marvel Rivals is one of those games where like all of the characters are insanely strong. So honestly, compiling like a worst characters list was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. You do it, it's hard, I swear. Oh, I can't wait till you guys hear number 1. You guys are gonna be so mad. You guys are I feel like those of you who know, and then those of you who don't have no idea, and that's gonna be the best part. Worst character, number 5. I gotta go Magneto. Magneto is basically bad Doctor Strange. And I know what you guys are gonna say, but his ult is really strong. And you're right, his ult is really strong. And his shield is good, and the fact that he can give bubbles to his teammates is really good. But remember, everybody in the game is really strong. Okay, I know. I gotta pick 5 of them though. The only reason I don't even want to put Magneto on this list is because of his team up with Scarlet Witch. It makes him like really strong, but like without the team up, he's just Magneto and you're kind of waiting for his ult to happen. And you could just be Doctor Strange instead. Number 4, the tickle monster himself, Black Panther. Now hear me out. I know Black Panther is good, okay? I've just never seen one. Have you? Black Panthers literally are just like the Genji of Marvel Rivals. They jump in, they do 97 different combos, they don't kill anybody, they still get like maybe 1 or 2 kills and then they die and then they yell at their healers. And it's just kind of like a loop with Black Panther, I swear. I want him to be good. I think his skill set's really cool. I think it's super unique that he can like jump and dash and fly and 360 and is not good. Or maybe you guys just aren't good with him. I don't know. I don't play Number 3, and to no one's surprise, Scarlet Witch. If anything, you guys are surprised she's not like higher on the list. Despite having like a nuclear bomb for her ult, Scarlet Witch just isn't that good. She's essentially the tickle monster like Black Panther. Even though she doesn't have to aim, so she's super consistent, she doesn't do like big burst damage. So like even though she has her stuns, she has her consistent damage, she has her nuke. Any like competent player or player who's like playing as a team has healing, so she's gonna get out healed, and then when she nukes, they're just gonna like stand behind the nearest chair and then like avoid the damage. So like realistically, Scarlet Witch isn't that great. I think she could use some form of help, something. I don't know what, a rework, a new ability. I don't know. Someone said make her a support player, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. Number 2, Thor. I don't know. I've never played him. He wasn't in the beta, and I don't see him. And when I do see him, we all go, is Thor good? Can you guys, can someone tell me that Thor is good? I believe that he's good, okay? In my heart of hearts, I'm like, he's a good dive tank. He's a good brawl tank. Hulk is right there, and he's not even that good. Y'all are gonna roast me so hard. Maybe Thor is good. I think Thor, when he has his team up with Hela, is pretty good because then everybody can kind of revive themselves, kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy do. Does? Guardians of the Galaxy does? Do like the Guardians do. Why am I looking at you guys like you messed it up? I messed it up. Number 1, Jeff. As a Jeff one trick, I think Jeff is objectively one of the worst characters in Marvel Rivals. Despite him having the benefits that he does, he's essentially like the Lucio of Marvel Rivals, where like all of his benefit is supporting the team and giving them bubbles and extra health packs and extra speed boost and supporting dives with your DPS. Realistically, what it just turns into is everybody screaming that they don't have enough heals, because like Jeff really relies on your team playing as a team. And if you ever played Overwatch when it was 6v6, you know there's no teamwork involved in a 6v6 game. If you've played Marvel Rivals at all since it's come out, you know there's no teamwork in Marvel Rivals. So despite Jeff having an actual good healing output with his bubbles doing burst healing and his hydro pump doing burst healing to his team, there's no teamwork. Your Black Panther's over here in this corner, Iron Fist is over there, Iron Man's in the sky, Scarlet Witch is already dead in the back line. Like none of your team is anywhere near you, so your healing doesn't really do much. So at that point, your job is to be the DPS that the 4 duelists on your team aren't, and then like that's just not good. You could just pick someone different. And before I finish, I know there's so many of you up your hate comments right now. I want you to know Jeff's ult is not overpowered. It's not even a strong ult. Realistically, it's not. You just use any movement ability. that every single character in the game has, and you avoid it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty certain every single character in the game has an ability that can get out of Jeff Salt. I might be wrong. Please let me know down below. Come over to Twitch and yell at me for how stupid I am if you want. I don't mind. It'll be fun. Well, I'll greet you and say hello. We'll welcome you into the community. We'll give you a big hug. Give you a smooch. I don't know. Jeff definitely has like one of the weaker alts in the game, and he also doesn't have enough utility to like really support. And despite all that, I'm still a Jeff one trick over on Twitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Jeff. I love his kit. I think he gives great utility. Doesn't make him not one of the worst characters in the game though. I gotta stand on business. I'm not a liar. Anyway, bye guys. I'll see you soon.